So I got Spidertrons unlocked. And if you have not used Spidertron, these things are awesome. I built this factory here. I couldn't really fit this one that I had found, this blueprint that I had found by someone on the blueprint schools. So I had to use 2 spaces, which is fine because you can make those Spidertrons and then have parking for the Spidertrons and try to get them all sorted out. So this makes Spidertrons. We got one here. Let's grab it. And we have a remote. It makes the Spidertrons and the remote controls for them, which is super handy. So once you get a Spidertron made, you're going to go grab it out of your inventory and you're just going to stick it down. And then you need to attach a remote to it. And so I'm just going to click on it with that one. And I need to change its color. Let's do black. Oops, about black. That way when I see it in my inventory, I know this is me. I'm orange. And I've got it down here. And then I always like to have one for myself so that I can get around and do stuff. And I can stand on trains and you don't die. You're good to go. The nice thing about Spidertrons is that if you look at them, they have their own inventory. They can attach to the logistics network, but I don't have any chests or anything made yet. But then you have their own grid. So I have a portable fusion, and this is just mine to run around in super fast. So it just has batteries and 3 legs and a portable fusion reactor. And that's all I need for me. And then just extra storage space. Let's throw some of that in there. But on my other ones, I like to grid them out with some legs and some batteries, but I also like to give them some robots. And let's take that out. Give him 2 robots. I could actually, you know what? Let's give him four robots. And each one of these holds 25. So this guy can hold 50, 100 bots. And it's got some power and some Mark II batteries, and it's all ready to go. So all I got to do is fill him up with some things and send him out. And that's what I'm doing with this guy. If we follow this guy, I just loaded him up with a bunch of large power poles. If we take a look at his inventory, and he's got legs and 2 bots. So he's got 50 robots with him. And I just set him on a path and said, hey, I don't want to go manually walk and put all these power poles down the line. You go do that. And so yeah, to do that is this is my red bot. There he is. And he's going to follow this red line, and then I can hit shift and click someplace else, and it's going to add another line, another path to his line. So I want to do that. Let's go all the way, and let's go down here and then come down. And you can do this as much as you want, as far as I know. Let's have him go there and then come back to the shop for more supplies. So he's going to run that path and just go have fun with it. You can also have bots follow each other. So this bot here doesn't have anything going on. And so what I can do is if I take this Spidertron, you can get the information that you need by hovering over that remote control. So if I left click on it, it's going to send the Spidertron to wherever I click on the map. If I shift click, it's going to cue that movement, which we just saw. If I control click, left click, it's going to follow the selected entity. And this is how you chain Spidertrons together. So what I'm going to do is go to the map and I'm going to hit control, click, and we can see him take off. He's leaving because he's now chained to that other Spidertron, and now they're going to work as a team, and which is exactly what I want to do, because I want them to go together and be attached at the hip. Once I have my buffer chests built and going, I can then convert all of my chests here that store items into those buffer chests And then I can just have my Spidertron, you know, build a Roboport with some logistics so that my Robotrons or my Spidertrons will automatically get populated with the items that I want them to build. And I can go through that a little bit later, but I just wanted to kind of showcase that real quick. With the Spidertrons, he's going to take forever to catch up, but he's just going to, I don't care. It ain't breaking anything. But I just love that, how I can, from the map, you know, from up here, I can just add a whole bunch of spots. I can even do dirt. So if I take this blueprint, right, it's 1,000 dirt. If I take that and shift click and then come over here, I've now placed down dirt. Let's go up just a little bit more all over that place. So then all I got to do is fill my Spidertrons full of dirt landfill and have them go over here, and they'll just, with their bots, they'll just fill it all in. Which is super cool, super cool. Fun way to build without like doing the manual work at this point. I mean, I still have some other things I got to do, but I think with these with the Spidertrons, I'm going to build a bunch of these. I don't know how fast this makes. I think on the guy's blueprint, it said 1 every 8.5 minutes, but that is not the case. So this is another one of those things where you kind of set it and forget it. I think part of the problem I'm lagging here and building those is my iron. I only have 1 iron and it is not feeding as fast as I need it to into here. So anyway, that's pretty fun stuff. Let's take a look at our situation here. So we have, I'm looking at science packs on the right. We got 57 red, 57,000 red, 53,000 black, 52,000 green, 45,000 blue, 5.5 thousand yellow, and 855 purple. So why is purple not making as much as you could? Probably because red circuits. That's my guess. Red circuits has been kind of poop. I'm not happy with red circuits. Why? Oh, here's why. Because when I rebuilt this, a stupid person. Okay, so we're just gonna take that. And so here's another nice thing is I can take my Spidertron, click here, and it's gonna take me just like a train would all the way over here. So let's delete all of these. Because they are not doing their job correctly. And so I can ghost those in and ghost them in so that when my Spidertron, here he is, there's my Spidertron. And there we go. Now we just fixed that. Yeah, I had to redo this because I only had 2 columns of red circuits being worked, and I'm like, this is not efficient. Let's max this. Let's build it out, and it seems to work a lot better, as you can't see. So look at him, he's skipping around. So that'll pick up. I also rebuilt my green circuits to be a little more productive, I feel. I doubled the amount, so now if we take our max rate calculator, we should be able to make 2,880 per minute. That is assuming that all of our belts are saturated with product, which we are not. Now, if I take a look at this, standing at the fuel stations, refuel. So why do I have 3 trains at the refuel? That's partly because we have 2 trains sitting here that are not doing stuff. Okay, let's look at our loading. Ah, here's the next problem I gotta solve. As you can see, this is not producing enough copper ore to be happy on any level, right? And this is why it's taking so long to fill up these trains, because they're not coming in fast enough. Now I could tap into here, which I've thought about, and bring that all over and hook it up into here. But I also saw another patch here that we could really tap into. So I think I want to do that. And this will be a good showcase for Spidertrons. So I'm going to Control C. I'm going to copy all of this. And then I'm going to come over here, flip it around with R, line up my blue dots because I know those are my power poles, stamp it down, and that is there even though you can't see it. So then what I can do, where's my spiders? What I'm going to have to do is come up here. Let's grab leader in red. Let's put them there because I got to load them up since I don't have the correct chests to do all that stuff. So let's load these guys up with supplies to go just build it for us. Just go there and do it. And you can stop that automatic pathing at any time. But I love the Spidertron because he just walks over everything. Except large lakes of water. He can't swim. Okay, so here's all my spiders. Let me come over here in the middle. So in case I move, train's not going to hit me if I jump out. And what have I got in my spider? Let's do this. Let's put these down here. I like to have just chests where I can just dump crap into while I'm doing things. And then I'm going to get out because I need train tracks. Grabbing all those tracks. That's you, buddy. That is you. You got train tracks in your path. You, sir, are going to load up with the lights, the stations. Let's give you some inserters. Let's grab all the different types. And we can just stamp that over there. You're going to need some chests. Grab those chests. It's only 50, but that'll work. And you're going to need some power poles. Let's grab some of those. 2 of those. Why did... No, I picked the wrong spider to stamp into. There we go. So he's got the power and the train section. He's just train parts. And then we're gonna need some of these. Let's grab half of them. And then he's gonna need some belts. Let's grab those belts, underpasses. And he's full, so let's take some of these out. Now there's no, I really wish there was some way I could filter this and resort everything. It's incredibly frustrating. You know what? This guy needs some bots. And that's one thing I did not give him yet. Let's give him this stack of 50. And then another 12. Okay. So I think they're all loaded up. I can always bring them back and have them grab stuff. So we're going to grab red, because that's our guy. And then we're going to send them over, crap, where was it? Oh, it's over here. So I'm just going to go send them right there. Oops. We can watch all of this from the map. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch it from the map. Kind of let this stuff go. Zoom out. Oh, he's stuck on the water. See? Told you they can't swim. It's all right. So here we can see with their bots, he's just going to go fill in their parts. He's going to catch up. And you just train them along. So they just walk around and they do their thing. And just like that, we have copied and replaced. We've made another copy of that build. And then we got to add train tracks so that, oops. Trains can get there. There we go. And all the stations are named the same. Everything's good to go. And we can even do this remotely. Let's get this guy over here so we can see what we're doing. I'm just going to stamp this down. He's already lined up to get materials. And then we're going to switch it all to red belts. And that way our robots will, our spiders will build it out. Then we're going to wait. Attach these. Okay. Ah, this is all wrong. Oh, I see what I did. Those guys are actually right. And come over here. Okay, everybody's got power. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that lines up with our 4. We're going to do this. Like this. There we go. Now we have this all 100% built out. I'm going to bring them back to the base because what are they doing? What are they doing? Trunk. Logistics. Let's do this. Let's put this down for 50. Put this guy down for 100. I don't know why they're doing that. Oh. They're out of stuff. I'm gonna have to go over there and take care of it. It's fine because I'll fill this in too. Anyway, that's how you build remotely with Spidertrons. And it's awesome. Already done. We've got this giant line I've already done manually with the robots, but it was running. It's just a pain. But now that we have Spidertrons, come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, we're going to fill all that stuff in too. Shift click because it's being a pain. So we'll fill all that stuff in at some point. And that. There we go. Anyway, Spidertrons. They're awesome. All right. It's time to clear out the old base. We don't need it. It was fun while it was there. I already started and I thought, well, let's take a minute and show how we do that. So I'm in my robot, my Spidertron, and I want to get rid of, let's just click and drag, and this is going to be a process. Get rid of all this junk. Get rid of all this. Water pipes. I still want to keep my, I'll have to move it. So yeah, you can just stand here. Part of the thing is, yeah, it's going to get full. So you kind of just want to sit here and just clean out everything that pops up. And I'm holding left control and then just clicking the items I want to get rid of. It moves them into the trash and then it just deletes out of the game, which I'm fine with. We can make all this other stuff. Need all that. Don't need these belts and the things, resources. So yeah, it was draining my batteries fast because I have like 200. Got 209, 25, 34 bots, and it just drains that battery. You can just sit here and watch it. 14, 13, 12, 11. So there's pros and cons to it. So I'll turn off my robots and let things build up again. But yeah, that's how you do that. Like I said, I don't really have a reason to keep all this stuff. Stuff I do want to keep and put in our robot. I don't even need these engines. We can make all this stuff later. Good stuff. So anyway, that's what I've kind of been doing. Don't need the trash. We're going to get more of that. Let's keep those. Put those in the Robotron or Spidertron. You can rename your Spidertrons too. Let's call this one Kevin. This is Kevin. Let's get in. Let's get in, Kevin. So yeah, we got things going, and then you can see on the map everything red is marked for deletion. Things are going okay. Things are. I had a little hiccup over here. I had a clog for a while, so I had to go fix that. I'm still kind of frustrated that trains are using it. I don't know if that makes sense. Just because it's just a slow throughput and there's not as many trains at all using this. But this loads so much quicker. Look at that. Oh, it's so fast. I should do a double load on this side. Just for funsies so we can see what it looks like. Let's do that. I probably don't have enough. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's have while my battery's charging. Let's come over here and get that going. Anyway, you know, just putting down additional solar. I stamped down a whole other grid which I need to fill in of accumulators. If we look at our power, we have 18 gigajoules of storage, and it only gets about halfway through the night because they keep adding solar to recharge it faster and then adding more storage. So it's doing okay. I've also stamped down, pre-marked some spot. I want to make blue circuits. We need to make some of these and some of those. I forget what they're called. Rocket fuel satellites. And this is where I want to put the silo clear out here in the middle of nowhere, which is fine. But I also need to make concrete, and I need to do engines. And so I just kind of stamped some things here on the map, kind of like, well, maybe I'll put it here. And this is not written in stone or anything. So let's come up here. Let's get rid of this. Oh, my bots are off. And let's copy this and come into there. We're going to have to do that. There's a couple things we're going to have to do here. So one of the reasons I've not done this is because it was a little bit tricky. Because I want that there. Of course, I only have one. All right, that's fine. Let's just map it out while we're here. So this is going to go that way. I'm going to turn that in and that in because it's all right. Let me scoot it back a little bit. I don't want that to happen. Actually, this will work just fine. This one will come into here. This one will come over to this side. And then this one, if I can get off the tarmac, will come over to that side. Stupid. I know. This is dumb. Do I have any belts and stuff in Kevin? I don't. Let's take Kevin back. I apologize if you are watching this and your name is Kevin. Just enjoy it, man. It's fine. I picked Kevin. Okay, we researched jets. These jets are pretty dang cool. It's a mod. What do we need for our jet? I need 256 electric engines, 200 low density structures, 3 submachine guns, and 3 rocket launchers. So for rocket launchers and submachine guns, okay. We might be able to make all those parts and have fun with a ship. And I would only make the aircraft just for me, and I can turn Kevin into a mindless robot to go join the build colonies. Jets are pretty cool, but I don't know if I need a special fuel for them. I don't think I do. Okay, he's here. I need, let's grab half a stack, half of those. I think that's all I needed. Got inserters. Let's grab half and half. Maybe let's grab some, let's get in mode here. Let's grab a stack of those. And then have Kevin drive us all the way back. Oh, let's get the parts that we need for our jet. So we need, I needed 3, and then I need some copper plates. Need 3 of these and 3 of those, and those are going to be made by the time I get down here. Down here we have frames being made. Got a whole line of them, so let's get Kevin, take us on a trip. There's pros and cons to the jet. The jet is super fast, so I can really open up the map quickly. I can get from A to B. I'm above everything, so I don't have to worry about trains. The only problem is I think I have to control it manually. Whereas this, as you can see, I'm not doing anything, but Kevin's taking me to where I want to go. It's a little bit slow. The jet does not have a ton of storage, but because of its speed, you can zip around from A to B and put out fires and do all kinds of stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so it's making the things. What else do we need for jet? I need electric engines. Okay, those are right here too. Zwinks. There he is. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to hold F and E. And we can watch this number come up to 200. There we go. And then electric engines are being made here as well. And those are on this side. And so we're going to grab, oops. Go. Is that enough? Not quite. Oh, I need a bunch. 256 engines. It makes sense. It's a jet engine. It's a jet. 256. Here we go. 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 256. Okay. So now I can say, make me a jet. It doesn't say what kind of fuel it needs. Napalm launcher consumes burnable fuel. That could be anything. That could be coal. And depending on the fuel that you put in it, it goes faster or slower. Let's grab all these robot frames while we're here, just for funsies. Because I can make construction bots for my spiders and logistics bots to load up the spiders. Can make all kinds of stuff. So, okay, let's have Kevin come back here. Because we got kind of use. Nope, we're coming here. This will be our landing spot. Let's take a quick look around the map. I don't see any jams. We've been jammed. No jams. Everybody's just taking their time. It's cool. Cool, cool, cool. No jams. Okay. Everything looks great. Here's Kevin. Zoomed in Kevin. So here comes the night, and we can watch our jewels. I'm not going to show you all this, but trust me, it only gets to about halfway. And then daylight comes, and everything's fine. Okay, let's get our jet out. Where is the jet? There it is. It's super cool. It's a little mod. And it needs fuel, so I'm going to click on it. And what did I just say, Aaron? It needs fuel. Let's click on my train that I'm no longer using. We'll grab that fuel. And we're going to put it in there. Now, it does have a trunk, but it doesn't hold much. I usually only put fuel in there. Because you'll see, as I zoom out, this sucker goes. It will go. Which is what you want. So let's slow down. Let's I think there was 6, and if I convert all those over, everything's full. It can hold ammunition, but I really don't need it. Enables logistics while moving in my grid. I really don't. Can I have batteries? And make it faster? What if I put this in? What if I put those in instead of fuel? So anyway, like I said, I can zip around and just go crazy on this thing and get from A to B wherever I need. I fly over everything. I got a cool little trail behind me. So the jet, I think it's really fun to have. It's a mod. I don't really think it's cheating because I can get from A to B with the Spidertron. It's not a problem. You just got to pay attention to where you're going. So let's go back over here while I'm thinking of it. Now that we have this guy hauling. S to stop. Let's pick this up. Because it opened the map and I don't really need it anymore because as you will see, if you look over at the upper right, you can see the map just open up so fast. And really find a bunch of extra resources. It's kind of, yeah. Just open this map up. So it does help in that respect. For like, hey, I want to really see what's out there and where I can expand. You can do that. Typically, just use it from getting from A to B. The only downside, like I said, is it doesn't hold much inventory. So you can only hold what you got on you, right? So I can come in here, park in the outskirts, do my thing, drain my robot. Sounded weird, but drain my robot. I can get rid of all those, all the stuff, things. Yeah. I did change my format here. I took my legs out so that I could have 4 fusion reactors and really just recharge quickly. And it's been beneficial for sure. For sure. Like I said, we can always make just this extra stuff. I don't need all the stuff. And it's just emptying chests is all it's doing. Just emptying the chest full of crap. That's why there's so much of everything. Keeping the frames. I don't need those. Anyway, this is what I'm chilling doing while the wife's sleeping. She's not feeling well. So, playing my stuff. Okay, let's turn off the bots. Pick that up. It's going to take a minute for everybody to take turns. I only have 16 charging slots. It says that somewhere. Charging spots, 16. So I can only charge 16 kind of at a time. It's only one at a time, but it's kind of going to sit here and wait. Anyway, so that's that. I think I'm going to use the jet for, look at this little icon instead of a spider on the map. I'll probably use that and build out the rest of this stuff, but I've been playing way too long and I need to take a break. How many solar panels do I doubled the solar panels. Why? Oh, they're being made. It's like, why is it taking forever? Because I really want to expand solar panels, and I've got 762 of them right now. I want more. Ooh, zoom out. Yep, that's where things are. Having fun building and clearing stuff out. What do I want to keep? Some stuff. Need need those anymore. I don't need those or that. These. Don't need those or the engines, the frames anymore. I got stuff made. Yeah, I still have the power off, so this is not this. I'm not getting any power other than the only thing I'm getting power from is solar. So that is super cool. It didn't take too much. I mean, it doesn't look like much, although it is a lot. So yeah. So next thing I want to do is build out concrete. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. And I think everything, we got to fly over there. Build it. Let's see. What do we need? What's he got? Let's take a train and a stack. The other thing is we can always call him to wherever we are. So that's not bad. Grab some trains. Let's grab another stack. There we go. I need some more parts for the train. Need stops. I need some of those, and those. Half of these, half of those, and those, and those. Just grabbing some. Like I said, this thing's so fast. Oops, I'm gonna need chests. This thing's so fast we can, oh, full. We can zip over there, let it build out. Oh, my bots. Turn them on from the plane and see if that works. And it does. So I just tap W and let it glide and then steer with A and W or AD. And then give it a little tap and give it a little more juice. But it glides pretty well. So you don't have to hold W to go. I need to upgrade this. Nah, let's leave everything like it is. I don't want to upgrade the inserters. Oh, we also need to get rid of all of the junk foliage. And I should be able to get rid of that stuff here. Just like that. There we go. Done. Zoom, fly away. So anyway, pretty cool. That's just how you use that. Good stuff.